We have our prepared fabric with a double pressed fold, which is going to create our blind hem, and what we'll be doing is folding it back on itself so that we have the folded over hem at the top and the inside of the front of the fabric on the bottom. Before I put the foot on the sewing machine, I'll just show you what we're going to do is actually line up the edge of this portion of the fabric, the folded back fabric, against that centre guide, and then that will align our fabric, and we're going to be taking nibbles of this inner fabric with the needle. So I'll show you that when we're actually processing, but we're going to be sewing along this inner edge here and then jumping across to take a nibble out of this piece of fabric and then returning to nibble along this edge. And the result that you get is this effect where you have had the stitches along the edge and then jumping down to nibble into the fabric, which if I turn that over you can see is just a very small stitch that is hardly visible, and I've used a contrasting yarn so that you can actually see it clearly on the video, but if you were using a yarn that matched your fabric then that would be almost invisible, and hence that is why it is called a hidden hem or a blind hem foot. We'll be using the blind hem stitch, which is the top left stitch. If you need to adjust anything, then you would twist this screw to move the plastic foot left or right. You can also use the width of your stitch to adjust the position of the needle as it takes that nibble out of this inner fabric. So once you've got everything aligned to your satisfaction, you simply sew on through using the guide to feed through the fold in your fabric. As you can see, here is the fabric with the nibbles. You fold it back over on itself to reveal the teeny tiny stitches that are showing through. And this is just another excellent foot from the Madame Sew 32 Presser Foot collection.